What does it be behind the ear?
Okay. All right. Ready? Hey guys, welcome back. So today, as you know, we are starting our real estate journey, and today we are going to be interviewing Berkshire Hathaway just to see what's out there. We are in San Antonio, Texas, and we have an appointment in exactly 5 minutes, and we will try and record as much as we can from the interview, or at least let you guys know how the interview went so you can make your own decisions. And once we're done with all the interviews, we will let you know what we think and which brokerage we're going to go with and why. And you can use all of this information to make your own decision.
They've already seen us interview with EXP, but we've also decided to now interview 4 other different ones, and we are in the middle of school, so we are just getting the show on the road. We're getting towards the end of school, and we really need to pick a brokerage, and the only way to do it is to interview some brokerages, interview sponsors. From the outside, it was very inviting. I really did like the area around it, and as soon as we walked in, the outside was just as inviting as much as it was on the inside. I really liked the kind of the colors that they chose. It was very homey. I felt very welcome as we walked into.
It was very bright.
The area.
Yeah, and the light was natural.
And we didn't get to record that part, but we did record the part after we met with Brad Johnson, and he was the general manager, and he was the one who kind of walked us around the area. He told us a little bit about everything going on, but you can tell us a little bit about the experience as we were talking with him.
Yeah, so the building was built in the 80s, 1983 in particular. I remember that because I'm born in 1983, so that was kind of funny. Brad was really cool, a very friendly guy. From the offset, he was like very welcoming. You can't really, he doesn't have the typical GM approach that you would think, like he's all high and distant. No, he's very friendly, he's very accommodating. The interview felt like we were sitting with a friend, really, and that felt very nice.
Yeah, I really liked the interview space. It was, it felt like a living room.
Yeah,
it felt like a living room. And they
yeah.
had like a bar connected to the area. Yeah. I really liked that. The TV, the technology that they had was amazing. And I really liked how during the interview, he provided a big screen, but he also was knew what to show, knew how to work, and then he also was very informative, and he let us know what his company provides, and he was there to answer every single question thoroughly and as accurately and as honestly to me as possible. He seemed very genuine.
Going in, I thought that we would end up asking way more questions, and we were prepared to ask a lot of questions, but honestly, he kind of pretty much shared everything with us. We didn't feel like we needed to ask that many questions. He showed us where the value was. He told us about the history of the company, how it's a family business, and you can see it everywhere in the office.
Yeah, and as we were walking through the offices, one thing I really liked was family value was instilled into the general area. I liked the one office area that they showed, and they showed the actual blueprints of the family, and then they had another area where it was kind of like a huge meeting room, and they had a little studio set up in the corner, and they had like the projector, and it's like you could have a whole like meeting in there. And then also, if you have clients, you don't really have your own office, but they have office space that is temporary use that you can just use, like if you want to like sign your contracts and stuff. They had this huge printer that you would be allowed to use for free?
Photocopier, yeah.
Yeah, for free. And it was huge. It was nice. And they had this really cool Coca-Cola machine. I think that was also a family thing. So I don't know.
It's quite old. Yeah, it's a vintage Coca-Cola machine. They definitely had a lot of really cool toys in the office, and they had lots of resources. One of the things about this brokerage, they're quite established. You know, they can definitely give.
It's like a brand name that you know very well.
They definitely give an agent a lot of support and resources. And for a new agent, you definitely feel like you're part of something bigger.
Yeah, and everybody in the office was very warm and friendly, and they just all seemed very supportive and happy with each other. So that was very reassuring.
Yeah, one of the things that Brad mentioned, and you guys are going to hear it also once you go into his pitch. Once we go into his pitch, 80% I think of the people that work there have been working there throughout since they started. They never left and never came. Like it's really all about family values. They bring the kids to the office. They do a lot of family activities. All in all, to kind of like sum this up a little bit, I feel like Berkshire would be a great value for
a lot of new agents.
A lot of new agents, especially new agents that are looking to get a lot of support and a lot of training in the beginning. I feel like they would do a lot of hand-holding. They would be there for you. They would teach you. They have had. He showed us all the technology that they're working with. They are really investing in their technology, and you can tell. And they do Zoom meetings. They do like every week. They're doing like a bunch of training from the top performing agents.
Yeah, they're just overall really there to help you out.
Yeah.
Much.
Yeah. Overall, I would say it was a great experience. We really enjoyed talking to Brad and meeting everybody there. It was definitely worth our time, and we highly recommend that you guys go check it out for yourself and see what you think.
See if they're a good fit for you.
Yeah.
We don't know yet if they're a good fit for us, but we have other ones which we'll show you guys. But this was a good
start.
Competitor for Brokerages.
Definitely something to consider. They have a lot to offer, and therefore it sets a high benchmark. We'll leave all their information in the bottom, the links and all the contact information. If you want to get in touch, make sure you follow us and you subscribe if you want to see more videos like that and get more information. Let us know what you think in a comment. Have you worked for Berkshire before, or have you worked for another brokerage that you would like to recommend or let us know about? Leave a comment below. Let us know what your questions are, and we're going to try and get back to you as soon as possible.
You guys are going to see Brad Johnson talking about Berkshire and why he thinks that you should go for this brokerage, and hear him out and hear him what he has to say about it.
I'm live? Cool. Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm Brad Johnson. I'm a general manager for Berkshire Hathaway Don Johnson here in San Antonio. And I think this might be the first time I've had an agent record me as part of an interview, so it's pretty exciting. The company itself, I'll just tell you a little brief history. We were started back in 1968. Grandma and Grandpa started the company. We've been in business 52 years. This is an industry that we have a great passion for. My brother and I run the company today. This is, you affect what people wake up to every single day. And that attitude and how you treat others and putting others first is something that's integrated into not just at the agent level, but at the management level too. We're a what we call the full service traditional real estate company. And our goal is to grow with agents for the ground up and grow with them for a lifetime. 9 out of our 10 top producing agents here in San Antonio started with the company, and that's not very normal. And I think all 10 of our top producing agents in San Antonio participate in the training, support, and coaching of new agents. We've got a great training program. We walk you through an entire transaction over a 5-week period of time, day by day by day, step by step, all the way up to a closing. You're going to go through showings. You're going to go through pricing out properties. You're going to go through the process of evaluating that home. And you're also going to go through dealing with terminating a contract, going through amending it. The same steps an agent will be working a deal. We also have what we call our personal classes. This is about 34 classes taught by agents who specialize in those areas. And if you're going to Champions and you see the book, Successful Tendencies of Real Estate Champions, Jeff Everett, actually, to give an example, is in that book. He's in there for sphere of influence marketing, and he also teaches here on that and on neighborhood marketing. So the goal is for agents to learn from agents who specialize in the areas that they're teaching, and they're actually practicing in those areas. And so I think that's a lot of fun. It gives you a chance to ask a lot of questions, and you're never going to do what someone like Jeff does exactly for marketing, but you can take what they've done and grow from it and make it your own. We've got 4 offices in San Antonio and New Braunfels on the river in Green, Canyon Lake and Bulverde, and all those offices can be utilized anytime. You're welcome to use them. There's an open door policy with management as part of the support network. We have 9 people paid to take calls and answer questions after hours on the weekends, and that goes all the way up to ownership too. So you're not going to be in this position where you're trying to get information, trying to get questions answered for hours on end, or just find anyone. You're going to be able to get an answer straight from the top, something that's backed by the company. We also do one-on-one coaching and agent development. And so with that, what you're going to be able to do, and the goal is to go week by week by week with all agents and help you guys craft a written business and marketing plan. We've seen the stats, and we've seen that agents who take to writing what they're trying to accomplish experience far greater levels of success. You've started on a really big journey breaking into real estate. This is a massive investment of time, energy, and money. And I know it's going to be difficult in that first year. And I don't care what company you go to. I always want to say this is stick through it. Don't give up. You know, you're going to find if you never give up in this business, you'll always find what you want. Put others first, and you'll love what you're doing, and you'll be a better agent for it. Anyways, hope to have you come by and check out our office here at Blanco. I'm here all the time. So come on by, Berkshire Hathaway, Don Johnson Realtors. Is that it? Good.
Awesome.
Cool.
That was great.